shipping and handling when you spend $75 or more across all of HSN. That would be on one day, but all of these tweaked items are going to ship to you for free anyway. So, for instance, we've got the Supersize Scalp Serum. Now, this is unlike anything else that you've ever seen or used. It's unlike anything else that Dennis has ever developed, whether from his Ojon days or all the way through tweaked. It's new, it's a new formulation. It sells out every single time we bring it in, and it should be $136. It's $49. We will sell out of this today as well. Scan that QR code if you want to be able to get it. But what this is not only does it smell incredible with this amazing extract, but it's treating your scalp. It's a serum, it's skincare for your scalp, which of course is like it's like the, you know, where your hair grows, obviously. You need to treat it beautifully. This is that treatment, and it's $86 off. You know, Dennis, I remember when you introduced this, and we sold out instantly. We've got so many incredible reviews about how this has changed people's hair, like from the root. And all of your treatments treat our hair. They're clean beauty. This is specifically targeted for the roots of our hair.
Yeah, so look, at 20 years, I take my time, I guess. I don't just create for the sake of creating and to bring product just to fill the void. There has to be a purpose. In this case, I wanted to create something that was targeting the scalp. I needed the right ingredient. I found Jatamansi, which is a rare treasure, by the way. So that makes me I have 5 now in 20 years. And that took 5 years before I found a new one. And it's in here. It's a root extract from even higher up the Himalayan mountains. Took forever just to find these little villages that had this plant. And they micronize it. And then we did an extract with it. And we found there's a reason why it fulfills the root chakra. If you believe in that, man, look, it's all about the roots. So not only was it just that one ingredient, when I'm going to show you what drives me to go see these, you know, different villages, when I see someone dangling off a bamboo ladder that he made himself with no shoes, getting stung by 2-inch bees, risking his life for honey, that tells me it's not the honey that they're spreading on toast. There's got to be more to it. There he is. Those specks that you see are really big bees. I had 2 bee suits, and I was getting stung right through it. He's not even wearing shoes, gloves, and he's now probably about 78 years old, and he's a honey hunter. And that honey is so sought after, and they don't give it to just anyone. She is over 110, 112 now. Honey tea. So she's, they call them the medicine man. She's the medicine woman. I've learned so much from just sitting with them, the knowledge that they have. And now Becky's showing you, this is a targeted approach. So most serums are oil-based, water-based, and when you put it on your scalp, what happens? It drips and it's going into your eyebrow. I don't want treatment on my eyebrows. I want to keep it exactly where I want, or where I have an issue on my scalp. This is targeted. There's a gel in there that is temperature active. So once it touches above room temperature, it'll gelify. At below, it's a liquid. So in the bottle, you shake it. You have to shake it to activate it. You'll hear it. It's a liquid. As soon as it hits scalp, it stiffens up to a gel, so it holds, you know, that dose perfectly in the area that you want to treat. And then something magical happened. Once you put energy to it with your fingers, and Becky showed you, it was no hold, it wasn't even supposed to be a styling product. It just puts this energy to the root area and lifts the hair. It gives you style, it gives you volume. And this is awesome because most of these treatments you want to rinse off, you know, the longer you leave it on, the better. But it's hard to keep something that's greasy and oily, you know, for a day, right? You got to go outside. This one, you don't feel it, and that's what everyone loves about it. You do feel a soothing sensation when you first use it. It's cooling. You can even put it in the fridge because, like I said, the cooler, the more liquid. So once that touches the scalp, you'll feel a cooling sensation. But with the heat of your scalp, it instantly gelifies so it doesn't leak anywhere. It holds it in that spot. It creates a patch. In that patch, we have hyaluronic acid that's been encapsulated, so it's slow released. There we also hold caffeine, a probiotic, sea satin, which is a rare wild spinach, biomimetic peptide, the micronized root of the Jatamansi, the AHAs. So the AHAs help us get further into the hair and scalp. The fact that it's balancing the root chakra, you know, to me that was more than enough. You can use it on freshly cleaned hair. So after you wash it, you put it, you can see direct with the spout. She's showing you the 3 ounce, and the 3 ounce we were retailing, I think, at 68. So again, take advantage of today because I know this is probably the last of the quantity, and I have nothing left after this. Now, I've also got chia seeds in there, which is like in my kind of role in finding the right ingredients, I needed something to bind the moisture. They hold 12 times their moisture. So that's what's holding everything, with that gel on that scalp for a long period of time. So you can go 2-3 days without reapplying, and you're getting this treatment because it's holding to there. You'll feel it. If you go to touch it, super smooth, kind of like glass-like, but not greasy. It doesn't, flake up. It just becomes part of you. And that's why we supersized it immediately. Again, put it wherever you have concerns, issues. You don't have to do the whole head, but you'll find that as you massage it, you are spreading it. Morning after, say you apply it on a Monday, Tuesday morning you wake up, you can reapply a small amount and you'll get style out of it. So definitely use it as a volumizer as well.
Incredible, and this is your leave-in treatment. Of course,
yes.
All of the tweaked products are going to sort of contribute to the health of our hair. They're all good for your scalp, but this is specifically targeted. It has aloe, which will help if you have a dry scalp. If you have, if you tend to, it's not gonna make you itchy like other treatments will. It's a serum, so it's treating. It's got the AHAs, like Dennis said, which gives you a gentle exfoliation. But sometimes we hear exfoliation, we think, oh no, it's gonna dry. It's gonna make it more flaky. Actually, this is to target that. If you've never tried it before, try it at this sale price. It's almost $100 off for our final quantity. Don't let this sell out again. If you missed it or if you're brand new to HSN, try this. We've got extended returns all the way through the end of January. We guarantee that you will love it. Even after you pay just $16.66, we ship it to you for free. You don't love it, send it back, we refund your purchase price. But we're seeing, Dennis, we're seeing a lot of sort of styling, right? But this is, we've got some great products that are just for styling. We've got some great products that are for cleansing and volume and breakage. This is really, it helps style your hair, but it's for the treatment of your scalp. We need to treat our scalp like it's like it's skin, right? Skincare.
Exactly. Well, and you want, look, I'm all about multitasking. So if I'm going to put a treatment in, and I made this kind of for myself, I'm in my 50s now, so I want to make sure I keep what I have. At the end of the day, you can have the greatest ingredients in the world, but if you can't deliver them properly, and this is the perfect delivery, in my opinion, took years to perfect. That gel that we have, I call it a ThermoGel. So this gel, they use it in the pharma world to pinpoint their medication, just say for eye drops. They'll put it in eye drops for me, they drip all over the place. I'm very sensitive with my eyes. Well, with this stuff, you put it, it just holds into place. So you're getting the proper dose of whatever it is, whether, it's not an eyedropper, but it's for your scalp. So it's not like spilling and kind of diluting all over the place. It's holding to the area that you need it the most, and that is key. But it doesn't make the hair scalp greasy. Most of these treatments, they're very greasy, or they collect and get greasy within 2 or 3 hours. You have to wash them out. I don't want you to wash this out. The longer you can keep something in that's treatment-based, the better, because it has more time to absorb. So when you sleep with it as well, overnight, cell turnover, your scalp goes through that as well. This is what it's designed to do. It's to help you get through that evening period when you need it the most. So wear it bedtime, overnight, is the best time to apply. 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. to midnight, 2 a.m. is the magic hour when it comes to regenerating. And that's when you get the highest amount of cell turnover. So if you help it, and that's what this is designed to do, look, it's all about anti-aging. Now the scent, and this will be the last step, it's going to be replaced this fall with a new fall scent, but that was my first time doing a pumpkin spice. But it's not what you think. It's not like everyone else's. My scents are very different, because they have the familiar and the unfamiliar. From unfamiliar, it could be dirt. It could be printer's ink that I smelt in Tuscany. It's just the different aromas that we never think about, but they're there, and they blend with the surroundings, but we just never think we just look at the beautiful things. And to me, the unfamiliar is just as beautiful, because that's what gives it the real aroma.
Yeah, and by the way, warning for everyone who's on the phone or scanning that QR code, when I used this and went to bed, my husband actually actually woke up. We go to bed at different times. I'm like, ooh. It smells like spicy rum cupcake is kind of the best description, I would say. So
Yes.
you do smell delicious.
So it made him hungry.
I'm just saying, he did notice. If you want to get noticed, it's really like when you talk about kind of a different scent, it's really unique. It's warm.
Yes.
It's not like you were saying, it's not like a pumpkin spice latte or something. It's like rich, sort of fall, very sensuous and real. Still kind of got a sweetness to it. So you do get $136 value. This is the 6 ounce, so this is the jumbo size serum. If your scalp just needs some love, a lot of us experience maybe greasiness in the summer and dryness in the winter. This helps. It just helps all of that, the issues that you might have with your scalp. And that's where it all starts, right? So you're also getting that, it's a treatment, you get volume, you get style, my word. And of course, you're gonna leave it in and get even more and more benefits. So your item number is 816776. And again, if you're curious, you wanna try it out, this is your opportunity to try it. When they're sold out, they're gone. We don't have a back order on these, and they're shipping to you for free. So for $16.66. You know, Dennis, you don't have to create new products. You've got incredible products. You've won Customer Choice Awards. You see a need and you develop something around it, or this amazing technology too with that sort of different formula is incredible.
Yeah, I knew that once I found it, because we used it in the glacier milk for Amanda's product for cleansing the face and treating it. So it has a unique way of just binding onto skin, but without causing any issues. And it's kind of like an occlusive patch, but without the ickiness and the heaviness. And because it moves and it's always active, it changes with every slight degree of temperature. So you can imagine, if it gets cooler, it loosens up, becomes more liquidy. And if it gets hotter, it stiffens up. So because at that point, you're going to lose all your treatment when it gets really hot because it just melts off. This one does the opposite. It holds it there. So I found a way of kind of like me being dyslexic, backwards. So it's like reverse of what we're used to seeing when you melt something or you heat something, it melts. Well, just imagine this is the opposite. When I heat it, it doesn't melt. It does the opposite. It stiffens up. So that's what you want. Our scalp gets hot, right? So if I can reverse that, it means it's going to last longer, more targeted, and the longer it lasts and it sits in that spot, the more treatment and the better the results. And that's